Once upon a time, there was a sailor. He had a beautiful house on the bank of the river. He had a very intelligent parrot. He was not only beautiful, but also told people the solution to their problems. His fame spread far and wide. A sailor was fishing when suddenly a very beautiful golden fish came into his net. When the sailor started to bite it, the fish suddenly started talking. "Leave me, leave me." The sailor was surprised to see the fish talking like a normal human being. Since the sailor was basically a compassionate person, he felt very sorry for the golden fish and he released it into the water. As soon as he saw it, the fish suddenly transformed into a fairy and thanked the sailor and told him that a genie had turned me into a golden fish with his magic and said that it was your fate if someone caught you and bit you and ate you or let you go. It was good that I fell into the hands of a good person. Perhaps if it were someone else, he would have bitten me and eaten me. If I can be of any use to you in life, remember me. I will help you. Saying this, she flew away. One day, the king of the same country went hunting. He spent the whole day searching for prey when he came near the sailor's house while walking through the forest. When his soldiers told him about this rare parrot, he was surprised and wanted to see it. The king liked this parrot very much. He called the sailor to the court and said, "Give me this rare parrot." The sailor was very worried and said, "O king, I love this parrot more than my own life. How can I give it to you?" Then the king said, "I will build you a palace," but still the sailor did not agree. So the king said, "Then my condition is that you answer my 2 questions. If you cannot answer my questions, then this parrot is mine, and if you answer, then not only will I let the parrot stay with you, but I will also give you so much wealth that your 7 generations will live in great luxury." The sailor asked, "What are those 2 questions?" The king said, "My first question, which thing is that which is behind the other? My second question is, which 2 things are that first become 4, then 2, and then 3? The king gave him a week's time. The sailor, after hearing these questions from the king, came home and started worrying. He kept thinking about these 2 questions all the time. He also lost sleep at night, but he could not find the answers to these questions. Finally, the parrot also kept looking at its owner worriedly. One day, he asked, "What's the matter? Tell me so I can tell you the solution to your problem." The sailor told him his problem and said that tomorrow is the last day, and if I don't tell the king the answers to these questions by tomorrow morning, he will take you away forever. The parrot was thinking. Suddenly, it occurred to him that a few days ago, the sailor had told him the story of the golden fish. He told him to seek help from this kind-hearted fairy. As soon as the thought of the fairy came to him, he thought and remembered her. In a short time, the fairy appeared. The sailor told the fairy the whole story about the king. The fairy told the sailor the answers to both the questions in a minute. He thanked the fairy and slept very comfortably at night. Early in the morning, when the sailor arrived at the king's court to call him, he accompanied him to the court. The king was thinking that the sailor did not know the answers to these questions. Now he would hand over his rare parrot to me. He asked, "Did you bring the answers to my 2 questions?" The mullah replied, "You asked the first question, what is that thing that is one after the other? The answer is that it is day and night that are one after the other. You asked the second question, what is that thing that first becomes 4, then 2, and then 3? The answer is, that thing is human legs. First, when a person is a small child, he walks with 2 hands and 2 feet. That is, he walks with 4 things. Then, when he grows up, he walks with 2 legs. And when he becomes old, he walks with 2 legs and a crutch, that is, with 3 things." The king was surprised to hear this answer from the sailor. When asked who the questions, he told the story of a kind-hearted fairy. So, the king abandoned the decision to get the parrot and gave the sailor a lot of wealth and riches.